Damn Vulcanian engineering. Good for 10,000 light years. Good, guaranteed to fly into any time warp, wormhole, or even planet. Like Earth. Hello? Hello? Alpha to Omega? Hello? Lovely little planet, Earth. A lot wetter and smellier than any of the manuals said. Ugh. Sign up for the Colonial Corps. Civilize the humanoids. Volunteer to try to teach humanoids how to take care of their emotions. Like us. Like us, the higher forms. How we hold in our emotions. Hello? Omega? Hello? Alpha to Omega! Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Earthman. I come in peace. Peace? Peace? Earthman? I come in peace. Cold. An interesting sensation. Oh, no, don't worry. No. We wouldn't be good breeding material. No. Oh. Well, thank you.
Uma.
Alpha.
Alpha
from up there. Really, I come in peace. Peace. No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. No.
Oh.
Oh, no, thank you. No. All right. Yes, thank you. I already ate in the last wormhole, but... yes. Grief. Feelings of loss. Loss for one's family. So I've read in books. Oh, no, it wasn't me. No, it may have been my bosses, but it wasn't me. No. seeking lodgings for a family man. I wonder what it'd be like to have a family man. Or a family. Thank you. Uma! 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 Uma? Uma? Uma! Uma! A lot of stuff in here. A far distance for us to go to reach my family. And yours. Wheel.
Wheel.
Wagon.
Wagon.
Alpha pull wagon.
Alpha pull wagon.
Uma pull wagon.
No. Alpha pull wagon.
Family? Uma? Wife? Best friend with wife and family. I know that story. No, Uma, no! No, Uma. You know, Uma, this looks like it's going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Polemos, carne, polu, zeste. Prodido lefta. Polemos, carne, polu, zeste. Prodido lefta. Prodido lefta emoi. Echo me, plerome, composos. Echo me, plerome, composos. Prodido lefta emoi. Polemos, carne, polu, zeste. So as a man of peace, I urge you to support me in my plan for war. But as a man of war, I tell you that my plan for peace is our only hope. Okay. But I tell you all, we must all be decisive. One plan, one mind, one action, one leader for the job at hand.
Tiernos! Half for, half against. Black means we get rich, building rose-covered walls around Athens. White, we get even richer, sending our warriors to battle with Sparta. Interesting.
So, this is democracy.
Rule of the people.
Mob.
Crowd. Who, with your vote, borrowed by me, could sway
Not
this...
on the Spartan question.
There is no question. Sparta is a murderous, tyrannical city-state. We Athenians, on the other hand, are a free-thinking democracy, a society driven by compassion, which leaves us no choice but to take those Spartans and chop them into little pieces and feed them to the gods, and let any Athenian who disputes that stand in chains by law.
Which we will vote into effect with democracy. White stone for yes, black stone for no. Didn't we, vote to put Socrates to death for, what was that? Yeah, confusing the youth.
By a simple majority, yes.
Then didn't we vote to put up a statue in his honor?
Again, by a simple majority, yes.
Now Tyrannos wants us to vote for war.
Peacefully and lawfully, yes.
I miss the old days and the old ways. When the gods decided when it would rain, and when gods decided when it would snow, and when the gods would strike down guys like Tyrannos to keep, confusing us.
It is inevitable that we will go to war with Sparta, and we will win, the gods willing.
And if we lose?
And the gods willed that too.
Oh, but at the end of this war, everyone will lose. You've heard about the strike. Our wives and, almost wives, they won't give us, they won't give us...
Sex? Errata?
Yeah, they won't give us errata until, we give up on this war with Sparta, which will leave this city and this democracy defenseless. But there's a way we can win against the Spartan men and, hey, maybe even our Athenian women with this.
What? Your hair?
No. Knowledge, which I will get from the source of all knowledge, the Oracle.
What do you have to offer the Oracle that Tyrannos and the Spartans haven't already?
An honest question?
That's a question, not an answer.
All my land, all my money.
And all of your debt?
My honor and virtue as a citizen.
That you bought and paid for just like Tyrannos did?
There's got to be something I can offer the Oracle.
An open ear, so that you can hear what the Oracle has to say.
Done.
And an open heart, so that you can accept the Oracle's greatest offerings.
One nation, under the gods, with liberty and justice for all. God's willing. Yeah. Yeah.
Buying his vote was easy. Let's see. How many more? Say, citizen, where do you stand on the Spartan question and Tyrannos?
Democracy is so confusing. The strong leading the weak leading the strong, but with us on top, sort of, for the sake of all men, women, and other creatures on the bottom. Skata Malaka! But I'm master of my own fate now. And when I get my orders from the Oracle, who gets her orders from the gods, who's the master of all really, truly free men, women, horses and even stupid mules. If you catch the Virgin Visionary by surprise, so I've heard, she'll tell you the truth about you, the gods, and her. Maybe at the end of this audience, this virgin ain't gonna be a virgin no more. But the gods will fix that. I can't. I can't. The truth of the gods is so real, and I'm not worthy, and you're so
beautiful.
You can't be the Oracle. Come on, where is she? Where is she? Oracle, Oracle, where are you, Oracle?
And I have been for as many years as there are flowers. And men with strong shoulders. Eat, partake of the fruit and the gift of the gods.
These are like, I think I remember them. They're like, these are like, mind-altering mushrooms.
Ula amalesa kalatula. Una esa katula. Una lekala matuna. Kiamala sula. Tupala kala kila. Ask me a question.
Yeah, what language was that?
Why, it's the
mushroom language, of course. Yeah, right, okay.
Do you have another question for me? Ask, and the gods will tell you through me.
Yes. The Spartan question. I'm Athenian, and I'm Greek, and the Spartans are Greek too, but, am I more Athenian or Greek,
Can't tell. Can't tell what the gods told the Spartans.
Okay.
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
Can't
tell.
But if you ask me a question, maybe I can grant you that favor.
No, come on already. Who were these guys?
Can't tell. Don't know. Can't tell. Don't know. Can't tell. Don't know. Ula esa kala kula malasea. Ula malakala. Ula bala. Can't tell. Can't tell. Can't tell. But I can tell you this. A grave digger fell off a white horse.
A white horse?
With the mind of a mule.
Oh, that's my horse.
And 5 legs. Yes, 5 legs.
5 legs on a one-headed and one-tailed donkey. A riddle. Or no. The answer to my unspoken question about how we Athenians have to negotiate a peace with dignity and respect for Sparta when Sparta doesn't give us any dignity or respect.
It could be. Yes. Why not?
Okay. So, if you appeal to a donkey's lower urges, his sexual desires, you can bring him to a higher calling. So, we Athenians have to appeal to the Spartans' hunger for power and glory so we can teach them or give them compassion and wisdom. But there's a problem with that. A donkey has no sex, no gender, no spermies in his Hermes. Therefore, and no way to sprout a fifth leg. Therefore, we have to appeal to the Spartans by fighting them on the battlefield, because they cannot be seduced by reason.
As the old man's rabbit races to the end of the circle.
The circle.
End of the circle. End of the circle. End of the circle.
Circle.
End of the circle.
The circle has no end. Just keeps going on and on and on. Like you do. Or the gods in circles that only have meaning to them. Or false meanings to anyone who's stupid or weak enough to believe in them. Weak enough to believe in Zeus up on Mount Olympus. Some schlep on top of some earthly throne down below. Heavenly Father inside of us, at least according to Socrates. No. We're on our own. Hey, you gods! Yo! Or whatever's beyond you. Tell me if you exist. Tell me if you care. Tell me what we should do in your service. Come on. I'm ready. Make it rain, make it thunder, make it better, make it worse, make it something. Make it go, boom. 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 Boom!
Protect me, Daddy. Protect me.
No, we're our own fathers and mothers now, having to help each other, guided by the greatest gift given to us by whatever or whoever left us here. No, not that. Reason. Logic. Law. As determined by man.
Umalasa amalala kisavala tulala una esa tulala.
But not today.
Go ahead, Anna. Do your duty.
I can't. Maria, I can't.
Do your duty, Anna. As they assign to you. With your eyes looking at me, Anna.
I can't.
You must, for the sake of your daughter. And mine. More. 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 I'm a heretic. An earth healer. A witch, according to those God-fearing Christians out there. And one who is entrusted with money. Entrusted to me for the welfare of others. One who has books with medical information to help the illiterate the cruel, and the ignorant. And with a daughter who needs someone to look after her. Someone like you, Anna.
I have come to hear your confession. The both of you.
Father, bless me for I've sinned. Father, bless me for I've sinned.
Not good enough. Take her away.
No, 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 no.
She has done nothing.
She has looked into your eyes, and in her touch there is the devil's ways.
She's a good woman, and has saved many men from the plague, including your sons and daughters. Father LeBlanc.
Beware of her. The devil deceives us with things we think are good and beautiful.
And men who think they are men.
You mock me?
No. I pity you.
Lami, Chala, Baruchato, Chalikasher, Bama. Chala, Cyril. My name is Peter, actually Dr. Peter Yatros.
Ancient Greek. For doctor.
And scholar. And thank God, or whoever else is still running this godforsaken city, still magistrate over all civil and religious crimes in this province.
She made me do it. She has the devil in her, Professor.
And you have the stain of white sticky stench on your loincloth, Father.
She made me do it. She will testify to that.
Before or after your soldiers of God burn her at the stake.
You have no official authority in the eyes of the church?
Which is why you will be running back to the monastery or perhaps the convent. And hoping I forget everything that happened here, huh?
This isn't over, Professor.
No, it isn't. Interesting. Moorish coins stolen from towns recently looted in Spain. Gold chalices borrowed from the monastery and lords. And jewelry from the last prisoner who was accused of talking in tongues. Who couldn't answer for her crimes at trial because someone in this cell cut out her tongue.
What do you want?
1 hour with her, uninterrupted, alone.
Of course, Professor.
And unlistened to?
Of course, Professor.
And if I am listened to, I will find out about it. And remember everything that happened here.
Of course.
Still not convinced there's no hemlock in here. Very well, then. Let's test this scientifically. Peter sips from cup A. And from cup B. And offers some to Maria. A cup to Maria.
Wine?
Grape juice. I don't touch anything fermented. Alcohol is not good for the body, mind, or spirit. Madness is best enjoyed straight.
Madness for witchcraft?
Knowledge. Any way it can be found, verified, and used for saving lives, such as what your Earth sisters did the last time the plague visited this fair city. What was that herb you used? Willowbark?
Echinacea.
What do you use to treat the pestilence of illiterate kings, stupid popes, and crooked priests?
What? Who are they burning now?
Books written by and for scientists. But I suppose we do deserve what's coming to us. Isolating ourselves inside university walls.
Funded by the church.
You have your survival strategies, we have ours.
Everything up in smoke, going up in smoke. Just like the library in Alexandria.
As the mob did in ancient Egypt. Because we kept the books to ourselves. And ourselves to ourselves. Plays by Aristophanes. Physics and astronomy masterpieces. Secrets by Persian scientists and...
And us.
I'm supposed to ask you about the books in your possession. Such as the ones that contain those incantations, which are most probably healing sounds, which must be investigated scientifically, and those life-promoting magic potions, which most probably herbs which I kill to get a hold of for my patients.
And for your superiors?
Inferiors. Who also asked me to ask you about the gold in your possession. But I can see that your riches are behind your eyes. The sacred trust of your Earth Healer sisters, the whereabouts of your daughter, who, according to some, has your magic touch, and others, your devil eyes, which look
Familiar?
Reincarnation is not accepted church doctrine, nor proven scientific fact.
Then what do you believe?
I believe that the plague was not caused by Jewish sorceresses, but by something carried on the backs of the rats. And that said rats were not reincarnated souls of Muslims killed in the Crusades, and that you should drink this. Safe and effective for both our purposes. Your sacred secrets will die with you, but your hopes and dreams for a free and more tolerant world would not die with that mob out there. They will find out your secrets and use them against us both.
And my daughter?
Safe. My personal guarantee. Slowly, slowly. Please, slowly.
Your hour is up. What happened?
Suicide. She asked for something to relieve the pain. I gave her no, allowed her to have too much. I made a mistake.
Indeed you did, Professor. You loved her.
I wanted to. Now, all I want to do is give her a private burial.
And what else?
God's forgiveness. And yours? Welcome home. Such as it is. Interesting how one lick of this counteracts 3 swallows of foxglove. How? Why?
Because it has to.
Mama?
Jeanette!
Mama! Kulan si kunakata, ukana skulatika, ukani
Just as another herb I've heard about can turn a rebellious bull into a happy and obedient lamb. Rosehips and walnut bark, as I recall. As is alluded to in this book of yours.
You want him to
Your daughter.
And she wants you to be her father.
I think that can be arranged. I have to, adjust some details first, though.
It will work out. It's all gonna work out.
Shh, 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 shh. Go in the woods. Hide now, 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 now. Go.
You're late.
Where are your men?
Where are the witches? You still want your books, don't you?
Follow me. Where are the books? Where are the books?
We burnt them. Orders.
Orders? Orders. Maria. Maria! Maria!
Thank God. Thank God you're here. Frère?
I should have had the power. Give me the books, child. Give me the books. Give me the...
Run!
You like it?
Of course, Master. It's brilliant.
Brilliant, sir. Yes, yes. Brilliant. Very nice, yes.
It's a balding piece of crap.
Can't touch it, please.
I hope she is talking about my music and not mine.
Maybe we can make an offer on it.
It is not finished yet, but...
424 Bourbon Street, Mr. Stein.
Von Stein?
Who should not have to pay for a carriage ride? Master Ludwig von Stein, toast of York.
No, sir. I cannot accept.
Please, Maestro, you must. It be my honor.
Our honor, sir. Our honor here. Yes.
9. As it would be mine to dedicate this composition to you, sir, madam. Perhaps in exchange for a small contribution to our.
Four 24 Bourbon Street, Mr. Stein.
Von Stein. I'm just as talented as Beethoven. I'm just having a dry spell. Musician's block. These compositions could be, with some work, with some modifications, better than anything Beethoven wrote. The kid disliked me, a few of them. One of them, who was not drunk, not too drunk. But when I get my new opera house here in the New World, with my new orchestra.
I'm sure this is rather primitive compared to what you're used to, being from the Bach family.
Bach. Not.
It's such an honor to have you teach our daughter.
I hope my student appreciates it.
You're the talk of the town.
The talk of many towns, madam. 9.
Whatever you say, Maestro Ludwig.
Is that Dutchy violin teacher?
This is Ludwig von Stein, dear.
Ludwig von what?
Ludwig von Stein. I have been contacted by your wife to instruct your daughter in the art and science of...
I know who you are. You're a man, just like anyone else.
Yes, sir.
Who, appreciates a good drink.
Yes, sir. And, madam.
And who appreciates a good cigar.
On occasion, sir. Occasionally.
And who appreciates a good roll in the hay?
On occasion, sir.
My daughter, Annabelle, the Comtesse of Most New Orleans. Well, I'm counting on you to turn into a cultured musician of the highest caliber.
I can feel the music behind her eyes. und see it in her fingers.
Well, Dutchie, as long as you can train them fingers to play like a proper woman of breeding, I'll see you're well satisfied.
I will do my best, sir.
3 weeks, Dutchie, and I'll see you get the finest opera house and the best orchestra to play in it. And you can have that fella Beethoven playing second fiddle for you.
3 weeks, sir?
3 weeks and a day, sir, or I'll exflunkticate your ass and all the songs you got in that there valise.
I don't know.
Well, Dutchie, deal's out the window in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Sir. Yes, sir.
I do like a man who's willing to take on a wager. And so does she.
We start with something simple. Nine. Three weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Come on. Like this. As it is on the paper, my own composition, which, when played correctly, by me, still has no music in it. Perhaps we try this one, which I suggest we play mit die bow, hitting those things this time, yeah?
My, but that's painful to the ears. That's painful. Still in all, an interesting wager. That Maestro Ludwig fella teaches Annabelle to play like a proper woman of breeding. I get a daughter I can show off to the world again. Oh, but that Ludwig fella falls short of the mark. Let's see. Maestro! Maestro, I'll give you an opera house and a conservatory against me owning your ass for 2 years. That said ass being mine if you don't accept this deal. And this deal's going off the table in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
All All right, very well then. 17 days to go. 17.
Please, as it is on the page, at least some notes as they are on the page, please.
Your daughter does have a very special problem, Colonel Beauregard. How did that happen? I heard you had something to do with it.
No. No, it's her mother. She was slow-witted. She never let Annabelle grow up, living in that fantasy world of hers. Much like Annabelle lives in hers.
What's your fantasy, Colonel?
Repetition. It's the key to sellable music with lightless notes. But acceptable, I suppose.
Three days, Maestro Ludwig.
And Sister Annabelle?
Now, darling, the convent's a fine place. It's peaceful, and it's happy. Far removed from the cruelties of the world.
Come on. We've had 3 weeks to practice. Follow my fingers. Don't you have anything to say for yourself?
I guess not, Dutchy. In an hour, these manuscripts will be only good for cigar wrappings for that tobacco that you'll be cutting in the field.
Should be no problem for a maestro.
Come on, we have 1 hour to save you from the convent and me from, What are you looking at? Or who? No. Don't go there. Don't go there. Here. Speak to him with this. Halt! Halt! Speak to him with this. With this. Speak to him. Now, with love for your mother. And with love, which I think I feel for you. Now that the music is in her, I think that it is in me again. Solstice Day, December 21st, 1933. According to the tired souls in the gutter, 4 years after their big crash on Wall Street and Main Street, 1 year closer to mine. Maybe this is the year for my big crash. When the singer has no more songs to sing, the singer must be no more. The singer must be no more. Yes, Prometheus. Today's the ration, I know. Cheese, made from pasteurized milk, free of bacteria and other disease-promoting microbes, made possible with the right kind of electricity from alternating current generators. Advertised on the radio. Marconi's wireless, according to any of those who believe that Italian dankster could invent anything on its own. With small print labels that are only readable with real arc lamps and tungsten bulbs. All the print so seemingly important, visually indecipherable, ultimately deceptive. Yes, I know. God allowed us to invent so much and let others do so much with that knowledge. And we have to watch. We do so little. In the last 40 years, science has advanced 4,000 years, yet still the same problems. Poverty, pestilence, greed. Yes, I know Prometheus. Enough about him and his friends with the money. And them down there with the real crosses to bear. We do have a visitor inside. Then we will resume and complete our business out here. Yes, yes. Yes. Ivan Mesrovich is here. Young, a little stupid, and appreciably eager, at curiosity. And loud, even for a saintly and head-heavy historian who writes about history instead of making it. Thank God.
Sind nicht deutsch geblieben. Und Danzig wird von jetzt ab Deutsch sein.
Gott, that was
Ein deutsches Volk gibt und ein deutsches...
Yes, Mr. Mesrovich. Yes. Enter. Today, I will demonstrate for you my vision for worldwide electricity. Power collected from the sun. Amplified and directed without wires to places that need it. Irrigation pumps in the Arabian desert. Hospitals in India. All made possible. If I only had...
If you only had what, Professor Tesla?
money, which I will not give to you or any other landlord.
I'm not the landlord, Professor Tesla.
Another investigator from Washington to come see if I'm a communist, so you can, confiscate my notes for national security again?
Hardly, Professor Tesla.
Policeman.
A woman cop? In this country, nothing so enlightened this side of Moscow.
What are those on your ears?
A gift from my grandmother.
Pearls. Hanging pearls or anything from a woman's ears is not in keeping with the biological intelligence of your agenda.
Okay, fine.
A woman is biologically superior to a man. Calm, collected, always keeping things in perspective. She can tolerate pain better than any man can.
Ow!
She thinks before getting angry 30% more than any man. Yes, 30%.
Where the hell is that creature with my earrings?
She seldom goes to war knowing very well that nothing is really worth killing for.
Okay, if you want that much.
So, she gets what she wants by manipulation. Who are you?
Interesting. Everything arranged in threes. Superstition?
What do you want?
A laboratory. No. Scientific temple. The Bhagavad Gita? And the Bible. Einstein's theory of relativity. A heretical combination.
Who are you?
Someone sent by a friend.
Friend.
Friend who told me about you?
Meslovich. This is, you? Mm-hmm. Virginia Millhouse of the Oyster Bay Millhouses. Owners of construction firms, publishing houses, and universities.
I earned a degree in biology and physics.
Yes, which of you have been unable to use?
I got the highest grades of my class in political science and journalism.
Which got you this job writing for the Home and Garden section of the New York Times.
I do what I can between the lines. But I'd like to give you the headlines once again, Professor Tesla.
I was never a professor. or a doctor.
You were an invited speaker at Columbia University in 1891. A year later at the London Institute of Electrical Engineers. The Nature Light Lectures at the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia. And with an encore performance in St. Louis to a packed house of 5,000 captivated souls.
Yes. Where I reminded them that the human eye is the most complex detector of light we will ever have, the window and projection of the soul.
You were nominated for the Nobel Prize. Acclaimed at the Chicago World's Fair for your power and light generators.
A humbly conceived of device of which I am still very much most proud. Which is maybe why I'm living so much darkness now.
The Tribune said you were the most electrifying scientist of our time. Corny line I never would have written, but jeez.
That was a long time ago. How did you find me?
Meslavik.
Shh. The light is doing a most interesting shift. And the sky. The smell of
New Jersey sucks.
electrified. Down on your knees.
What?
Eyes wide open. Now! Let there be light, celebration, and magnificence. God's magnificence as channeled through Wagner's music, which does not belong to Herr Hitler and his capitalist henchmen. Imagine a world connected like this without wireless cables or pollution, where the Minister of Hygiene is more valued than the Minister of Defense. Yes. Freshly cooked and disinfected with waves of light that heat, microwaves that disrupt molecules vibrationally for flavor and sterility.
Rabbit?
No.
Deer meat?
No.
No.
It would be inhuman of me to take another life to feed my own, but serving up the meat of my real enemies. Scientists who abuse power and are possessed by anger.
You've been working on that?
Yes, with earth-shattering results. Modified the bit since the last time it was tested.
What kind of modifications?
Turn it on and find out. I have to make a few adjustments in the room. If you would please to put the dial on 0.05.
Of course, 0.5.
0.05. 0.05. Earthquake generator. I was going to make a gift of it to Mr. Edison to put in his laboratory or his outhouse. Let the crap fly in everybody's face.
Including Cochrane?
You, know Cochrane?
Of him.
From your scientific studies.
And journalistic investigations. Till I asked the wrong questions.
I see. Think of it. Electricity available to everyone, costing nothing. If I could only convince Herr Edison, the late Mr. Westinghouse's company, and Senor Marconi that it It is possible to.
What about Einstein?
Albert Einstein, wise scientist, a passable mathematician, a compassionate politician. Pain in the ass to any of his wife's old children, but...
I interviewed Einstein once.
And what did he say?
Off the record? That if I wanted to get the interview of the century, then I should come to you.
And why do you want to tell my story?
Someone has to. Or someone will make it up. Or someone will ignore it.
This paper you write for the New York Times. I like it, particularly the home and garden section.
Thank you.
It makes good fish wrapping.
I beg your pardon?
For when I do have fish. Or have to clean up crap, black and white crap, which you are right to. You're young, you have to survive in the world out there. And you probably get paid well for lying.
But if I tell your lies?
Then you will be living in a place worse than this.
Or if I tell your truths? Those visions you saw as a boy in Croatia. And try to build here as a man in America.
My impressions, hypotheses, and speculations, my suggestions if there's room, my scientifically provable findings, should anyone be brave and sensible enough to believe them. But what do you want to do with your life, Virginia Milhouse? Hot-blooded daughter of cold and comfortable blue-blooded industrialists who find you a disappointment? Dangerous? Or perhaps both?
To make a difference?
Yes.
Yes. To make a difference.
Yes. Ask your most important questions, please.
In the beginning.
There was light and laughter, which was perverted into the ultimate evil. Lifelessness.
Okay.
There is one purpose for life, one supreme objective which supersedes all others.
Be in heaven 1 hour before the devil or your ex-husband's lawyer knows you're there?
No. The most important purpose for life, our most important job, is to be alive. As electrified with life as we can be, and to electrify the universe. These bodies which are souls, and then becomes meaningless, disappearing in a puff of smoke, merging with energy itself. No. God. The ultimate energy which needs no power to be expressed.
Professor. Have you ever been married, Professor Tesla?
To the work? Yes. To another person? No. But I made my mistakes and miscalculations, as Einstein did. No children to pay the price of such indiscretions, thank God.
Were you ever lonely?
Loneliness scares a younger person. It sustains an older one. But new discovery must live in the mind and soul of one man or woman alone for a time before it is ready to be presented to the world. And the joy of discovery is addictive. particularly to the lone and the lonely. One day, I think perhaps you will understand this. Or perhaps you already do. Yes. My turn to record your accomplishments, miscalculations, and mistakes.
Why?
So you can better understand mine and bring them up to the next level.
I'm an admirer of your work, not a follower.
Yes. Come, please. Come. The next room, please. Yes. Come. On the scale, please. Yes. Aura field registering at 4.5 centimeters. Registering at the lower infrared spectrum. Yes. Red. It matches your mood and your dress. But be sure to wear a red, white, and blue hat when being interviewed with the First Lady. You would not want them to misunderstand your political affiliations or to think that your laser beams are death rays aimed at their pocketbooks.
The lifeblood of America?
An America with many biological problems and solutions. Come, I'll show you. Come. You see, you can make tissues grow or shrink with applied bioelectric fields.
Voltage and polarity dependent effects.
Yes. Yes, you see, DC current works best for muscle and nervous system tissue. AC current for bone and blood vessels, a place for both types of electricity.
You electrify a body or an organ and it does what you want it to?
Yes.
Magnets and batteries doing medical miracles. That sounds too easy.
Nature never gives you a problem without a solution, and some solutions are easier than others. You see, there are already bioelectric fields around bodies, organs, cells, and thoughts themselves. The real trick, the real task, is to link the ethereal bioelectric field with the electric field in our bodies, which must be more easily labelable with
radium. Something anyone can see and package it with a three-dimensional X-ray machine that can pick up on it.
Sound.
What?
Ultrasound waves coming into the body, bounced off of tissue, being detected by a radar monitoring device with a few modifications.
Radar?
Yes, you see, the Navy liked the name and the concept when I presented it to them during the last war to end all wars. Yes, you see, you send sound waves into the water and listen to when and how they come back. A gift to the country that granted me citizenship. But the real American, Herr Edison, discredited me and the radar. The lives the radar could have saved.
Radar.
You have heard of it. You don't act surprised, fascinated, or confused.
A document I once read. Anyways, I remember that Edison said to give the people what they want, what they ask for, not what you think they need.
Edison serves the God of money. I serve the God and beyond God of truth.
The kind of truth that's right and verifiable according to the world as it is?
The kind of world that exists even if there's no one left to see it. Or to live it.
The kind of truth that makes you work in the world as it is?
The kind of world that ignored arc lamps and continues to ignore wireless transmission of electricity, inventions channeled through me by, yes, extraterrestrial resources.
Which Mr. Edison advised you not to tell anybody else about?
The kind of world that ignored that it was these hands that put wires and tubes together to make possible wireless transmission of sound. Not Senor Marconi, who invented the radio 2 years after I displayed it at the World's Fair.
Maybe Senor Marconi bred your thoughts through the air. After all, thoughts have bioelectric fields around them, don't they?
The kind of world that let Westinghouse's company steal all of my ideas for advanced AC current generators and... the kind of world that kept Edison believing in DC current for widespread use when the real money and utility was an AC current, now available everywhere from the Edison Electric Company, which the great Thomas Edison said was toxic. To prove this, he takes one of my AC current generators, puts the output on maximal, hooks them up to cabs, dogs, and horses. The animals die. He scientifically concludes that AC current is murderous and dangerous, calls my AC current electromorphs, leaving you and me to investigate wireless transmission of energy through more accessible means.
Pacinian corpuscles? On the tips of the fingers? Vibration receptors that can pick up a lot more. The brain, when modalities mix, when you see sounds, hear textures, feel colors, and the eyes. The root for telepathy, I'm thinking.
And feeling. But scientific and spiritual investigations do require verification. I did not pay my electric bill this month, so it is back to acquiring it by less than legal means.
Where's the electric cable inside? From the Edison Electric Company?
Just outside the window, Miss Cochran.
Dr. Cochran.
Ooh. An apprentice who questions the boss. The best kind.
So I've been told. After I've been fired.
You don't know Ivan Meslovich, do you?
No. But I did read his manuscripts about you as they came in through my editor's office.
Or his appointment book?
Yes.
Where maybe you left a message from me, canceling out a luncheon for today.
Postponing. Professor, I'm sorry.
I understand. And I'm grateful for this accident.
So am I. I'm sorry, I have to leave. But before I do, what is your most recent discovery?
You? And it's something you taught me. That it is not about the money, the glory, or the recognition, or even if the world understands what's in these books and laboratory manuals and machines. Just that I keep putting new ideas into them. The rest is up to a higher wisdom.
You're starving. You just need some food. It's all I have right now. Really?
No. Please. You keep it. Please. For your own investigations. And to see that they are not ignored. If you can.
As a member of the biologically superior gender?
we all become superior to ourselves when we critically assess the world as it is and try to transcend it. Yes. I was speaking on this very matter with Mark Twain last night, the only author who really understood the American condition.
But Mark Twain is dead?
Dead? Like dreams? Dreams, the contradictory reality. The American dream is racked with contradictions. Compassion and competition. Individuality and unity. Independence and emotional commitment, which some call love. Science and profit. Yet, opposite. When opposites combine, brought together by positive and negative leads, merging, still as themselves, they create
Professor? Dr. Tesla? Nicola! Nicola! For bold souls and trusted friends to Miss Ludwig and me.
Virginia.
Mr. Edison.
May I? Interesting.
What will Cochrane say when he sees me? A woman working in your lab tomorrow. You know, at 8 a.m. sharp?
Good morning, Miss Milhouse. Of course. A genius, but still a fool. Nothing Tesla did would have gone anywhere without the rest of us, without me, taking the ball from him and running with it. An idealist who thought he could make a difference. Well, Miss Milhouse, time to go.
May I have that Tesla book back? While everything is still fresh in my head, I'd like to, clarify things. For tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp.
Certainly, my dear. Cochrane will have your coffee ready for you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp.
Professor Tesla, Nicola, I'm not quite your Meslavik. Maybe in time I can be, but after today I could never be anyone's Cochrane. For now, I'll leave you with this. Your Virginia. Excuse me. I'm sorry to wake you. But that man over there, do you know him?
Mr. Tesla. He's the mouse man. Bart and me, sometimes we all suffer with him on the roof. We float up and we float down on wonderful, magical Teslian energy. How else do you expect us to get up there? Bart's only got 3 legs.
Could you please give him this now?
Sure.
Oh, and here's something for your effort.
This isn't from Mr. Edison, is it? He is a spy. He's a bad, bad man. Spank bum! I don't understand.
That's okay. I do. Now.
Yes. Maybe. Perhaps. I think so. Has to be.
What has to be?
Where were you?
Well, I was always with you. Even when you don't recognize me or acknowledge that I'm around.
If you say so, Virginia.
Why'd you call me Virginia?
I don't know.
Well, that was my grandmother's name. Sane part of the family. So what have you got there, Nicola? My nimble-natured Noid?
Why did you call me Nicola?
'Cause it rhymes with nimble-natured Noid.
Well, take a look at this. By all reliable accounts, at least 20,000 years old. Carefully, please, carefully.
Woman pulling wagon.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Man riding on wagon.
Give me that old-time religion.
What the hell are you doing here?
We're archaeologists.
What, you're digging up your past? You didn't see the signs? Here's the sign, right here. See it?
There was no sign.
Now what the hell's going on? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
No, what are you?
I'm the guy. I'm the guy who stole your woman. I'm the guy who helped you climb up the mountain. I'm the guy who helped you burn those witches. And I'm the guy who put the music back into your lives.
Shall we, continue?
Well, fish gotta fly, birds gotta swim.